Hello, my name is Maria Tolosa Garcia. I am a health educator here at Kaiser Permanente, and I teach all the prenatal classes, including the childbirth preparation class. In this section, I will be demonstrating to you breathing techniques that you might use when labor begins. I want to let you know that there are actually no right way or wrong way to breathe. It's just you are going to find a breathing technique or a breathing pattern that you will find that is comfortable for you. However, there are a few that you might want to practice so that when labor begins, you can just get into it and be of ease getting into these various breathing techniques. So breathing is used during labor to help reduce pain by providing oxygen to your muscles, as well as enhancing relaxation. And breathing provides a calm and focus from the pain as well as discomfort. There are 3 types of breathing techniques that I will be demonstrating to you. The very first one is called the cleansing breath. The cleansing breath is basically taking a deep breath into your nose and exhaling out through your mouth. And it looks like this. The audible sigh that you hear as you exhale out through your mouth could be a clue to your support person that a contraction has started. I invite you to take a cleansing breath when a contraction has started, and at the very end of that contraction, I also invite you to take 2 additional cleansing breaths, one for you and one for baby. Another type of breathing technique that might help throughout labor is called slow breathing. And I do realize that this is the time that many pregnant women become congested. So whatever is going to be comfortable for you to use in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth, or a combination of both is fine. But what you have to remember again is that you are using your diaphragm with the slow breathing. And to demonstrate it, I would like for you to take your right hand, place it over your heart, and take your left hand and place it around your belly button. And as you inhale through the nose, you want to imagine sending that air that's coming from the bottom hand up to your upper hand. So let's go ahead and see how it looks like. And then as you exhale out, imagine breathing out that air and sending it back down to your lower hand. So let's try this again. Inhale, send that air up to your upper hand. And exhale, sending that air back to your lower hand. Inhale and exhale. You want it to be an easy rhythm, as well as you're breathing in slowly, in through the nose, and exhaling out through the nose or out through your mouth, whatever is more comfortable for you. And the last type of breathing technique that I'd like to demonstrate and that you might want to try is a breathing technique called shallow breathing. When your contractions are starting to become more intense, your body is working a lot harder. And for many laboring women, it's important that they bring in as much oxygen that they can bring into their body as those contractions are starting to become more intense. So you might want to try shallow breathing at this point. And shallow breathing is a breath that you're taking in very quickly through your mouth and out through your mouth, and that air or that breath is staying inside your chest, and it looks like this. It's similar to when you've climbed up many flights of stairs, and by the time you reach the the top of the stairs, you're panting. So that movement is similar to panting. Again, it is evenly spaced, and you're breathing in and you're breathing out quickly. What's going to be very important with the shallow breathing is that you need to take some time to practice it. It might have some potential for hyperventilation. That's why it's very important in the upcoming weeks and upcoming days to practice the shallow breathing. One of the things that we recommend that you do while you are practicing or engaging in these breathing techniques is to have a focal point. A focal point could be an external focal point or an internal focal point. An external focal point can be something that you are focused on around your environment or in the room. An internal focal point is one where you have your eyes closed and that you are imagining a very relaxing image or a relaxing place that you might have been. With the cleansing breath, you can certainly continue to use this method of breathing throughout labor if you find it comfortable and if you find it helpful. You can combine the cleansing breath, like I said, to start off when that contraction is starting, and combine it with slow breathing. But again, what's going to be very beneficial is at the end of that contraction is to take 2 additional cleansing breaths, one for you and another for baby. Thank you again, and I do encourage you to practice these breathing techniques, because once labor begins, you would want to be in a place where you can automatically get into the cleansing breath, the slow breathing, or shallow breathing very easily at that point.